so much. Hello. Hello, homie. Hi, Kia. Hi, Gallo. Wolfman, Mecha. Gallo, thank you so much for 23 months. Thank you. Oh my gosh, welcome in. YouTube gentlings as well. I see you too. Hi, McKinley. Hi, Voltage. Hello, Solis. Hi, Salmon. Hi. Cody, welcome, guys. It's so nice to be back. I do not like taking breaks that long. I really and truly don't. And so I was trying so hard to get better so that I could stream again and everything. Even just record. For 2 of those weeks, the only thing I recorded was the actual YouTube audios I posted. I couldn't do anything else. It was so frustrating. I'm still being careful with my voice. I still do feel a little something. So, I still have to be careful, unfortunately. I don't want to be careful anymore. Oh, I missed so much. I miss streaming. Oh, Souls, thank you so much for this subby for 13 months. Holy cow. Thank you. And Annie Bell, thank you 50 months. That is a whole lot of months. Wow. Wow. Thank you. You're on your 45th stream streak? Holy cow. Thank you. Hello, F. Hi, Matthias. Welcome. Hi, Nick. Welcome, guys. Also, wait, Twitch, thank you for the hype train. What the heck? Guys, I just got here. Come on now. Thank you for the sippy and the stretch. I will 100% do that. Oh my gosh, the amount of water that I've had to drink over the last 3 weeks is so silly. Ugh. It's so silly. Like, I'm not even a dehydrated individual. I had to drink so much just to feel better. It was kind of crazy. Oh my gosh, you're sick, sore throat. So the last Tomboy audio I did, for some reason, just kind of did my voice in. And because I forced it, that was my fault. And then I did another stream after it where I'm like, hee, it's okay, it's fine, everything will be fine. And then it wasn't fine because it really started to hurt to voice and everything. And so I had to stop. I had to stop for a little bit. I didn't like that. Yeah, my voice was not having a good time, really and truly. And so I'm really happy I get to stream again a little bit. I wanted to at least check in with you guys. I know it's been a little while. I don't want you guys to think I abandoned you or anything. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then it wasn't fine. That's exactly how it felt. I was like, because if you guys remember, I think the last stream I did was a Suika stream, and we had a great time. It was really fun. And then I got off, and I was like, oh no. It was pain, it was suffering, and I think it was a combination of a few things. Definitely vocal stress. I pushed myself too hard, and that was my fault. I learned my lesson. Oh my gosh, did I learn my lesson? But, yeah, so there was that. I also have been having an issue with my jaw clenching. And so for about a week and a few days actually, my jaw would not unclench. And so talking at all, even in my in my, I guess, in admin's normal voice, I had to really, really be quiet. I was on like a vow of silence for like 3 days, and I was drinking nothing but hot water. It was really, really bad. Now my jaw is still clenching for some reason. I don't know why that is, but I don't know. It may be stress because actually, there's a lot of news we gotta go over. I should probably ask you guys, do you want the good news or the bad news first? Do you want the good news or the bad news? I will let you guys decide. What do you mean, yes? That doesn't answer the question. Oh my gosh. Have you ever played the snowboarding game SSX? Yeah, I did. I remember I played it on the Xbox. Yeah. It was a very long time ago. But yeah, I did play it. I liked it. Bad news first, but... Good? Wait, bad... Huh? Okay, I'm getting... Okay, bad news first. Oh, we're at like a tie. What the heck? We're at a tie. We're at a tie. You know what? I'm gonna do I'm gonna rip off the band-aid. I'll do the bad news first. And then we'll soothe it over with with the good news. How about that? That sounds better. So the bad news is my throat and my vocal cords are not doing so hot. I've had like my jaw clenching, which I just said, but also I've had a lump in my throat for months and it just kind of won't go away. So I don't really know what that is. I should probably see a doctor about that. So that's something. That's something that's there and happening. And then also I'm moving. I've been in my current place for about 2.5 years now. And unfortunately they raised the rent crazy high. And they haven't done anything to really improve the building. So I'm kind of like, no, I won't be paying 15% more. No, thank you. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Thankfully, I have a new place lined up. Everything is situated and whatnot. I'm gonna have to carry a love seat at some point down to the garbage. I can do it. It's not a very heavy love seat. But yeah, so I'll be doing that. So I've been packing. Mostly, that's what I've been doing pretty much this past couple weeks. I've been packing. Hi, Koji. Thank you so much for 14 months. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, I've been packing. I've been sifting through stuff. I've been getting rid of stuff I don't need. Just a bunch of, regular moving junk, You broke your arm in a mosh pit. Whoa! I hope you feel better. Ugh. And Jimmy, that's okay. That is a-okay. Thank you for stopping in. It's good to see you. Oh, inflamed is probably an infection. The thing is, they're not hurting. It's just kind of uncomfortable. And to be safe, I'm kind of just not I'm not pushing it. I'm not pushing it. So today's stream won't be super long. I'll try to do, more streams, but they won't be as, like how they are sometimes. Yeah. So that actually brings me to the next thing. Because of all of this, I wanted to ask you, would you rather I stay silent until I get to a doctor and get healed, or would you guys mind like quiet streams? Would you mind something like that, like ASMR, but like mostly just triggers? Would that be okay? Things like that. Maybe some hand cams, where I don't have to do too much. Because I know watching someone just sit and play a game and not say anything is probably kind of butts. So I don't want to do that. But, Yeah, yeah. Go to the doctor, you silly goof. Well, I have like a bajillion things happening in the next 2 weeks. It's been a very busy month, guys. I mean, in the few weeks that I wasn't streaming, I was touring places, I was looking at new apartments, things like that, and so there was that. I've also had a lot of family stuff going on. My roommates have also had some pretty crazy family stuff going on, so there's just been a lot stacked onto a lot. Very full plate as of recent. And because of this, we actually had to figure out, like, what can we get out of our schedule, you know, and free up a little bit of room. We ended up deciding we're getting rid of our dishes, and we're just using paper plates now. We're also not cooking. We have microwave burritos that we're eating. And then I actually had a brilliant idea. Trademark, do not steal. I'm kidding. You feel free to steal it. But I got Jimmy John's catered, so I got like one of the boxes of the sandwiches, and we're just eating those throughout the week. So that's what I'm doing. That's what's happening. You guys know how much I like Jimmy John's, so this is an incredible thing for me. But yeah, so yeah. Actually, let me delve into what's going on. Just the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this week, I have to be somewhere, I have an orientation I have to attend at like 2:45, and then at 4, I have to be at a place to put together stuff for a party for someone else. And then there's a dinner at 7 p.m. that I gotta be there for, and then I gotta go home, and then I gotta go back, and then I have another dinner that day for the same party. It's like a 3-day party thing. I didn't really know. It's a bachelorette party. I didn't know that they were like 3 days long. I had no idea. So, I have 3 days of parties to attend. But so, on the Saturday, I just am doing the dinner, and then they wanted to do like karaoke after the dinner. But before that, I have to travel to a store and look at stuff. I'm not going to be too specific because lest I dox myself, so I have to go to a store and purchase items. and the store is quite far away, so I have to do that. What's Jimmy John's? We don't have that in the UK. It's a sandwich shop. It's a sandwich shop. It's an IKEA? No, that's actually gonna be much, much, much later. But yeah, so I have to go to this place, and then I have to be back in time for that dinner, and then we gotta do the karaoke, so it's probably gonna be a late night. And then I gotta be up at I think like 9:30, something like that. Which to some people is not very early. I totally understand. However, I'm a night owl, so that is quite early. And so I have to be up early. We have to travel to a place to get brunch. And it's gonna be very busy. It's a very busy Sunday for where the place is. And so I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Okay, traffic. Sick. So, yeah, there's that. And then we enter July, and our roommates are actually moving out a little earlier than us. So, they're gonna be... Whoa. Wow, actually, they leave in just over a week. Oh, I hope they're all packed. I hope they are all packed. Oh my. But yeah, so they're gonna be moving out, and then we have to wait because there's the 4th of July weekend, and if we were to get movers on that day, it would have been like $2,000, which we're not paying $2,000. We are not doing that. So we had to wait, and then we're actually moving like the next week. And like there's specific time slots we have to make. And that's not even like to mention putting all the furniture together and organizing everything and cleaning everything and whatnot. Ugh. Blah 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 blah. You know, $2,000 is crazy. Now mind you, I've used these movers before. They're really great. I don't think I would spend $2,000 for any move ever. No matter what. That's just too much money. I don't want to spend that money. So by waiting, we got it down to like 1,400, which is still like kind of a lot. But they were saying when we were going over all the stuff, they're like, "Are you sure you're in a wood bed?" And we're like, "Well, yeah, but we have like it's a 2-bed, 2-bath, but the 1-bed, 1-bath is for our roommates." And then the 1-bed and the one other 1-bed and 1-bath is, you know, for us. And then also we bought all the furniture and we're taking most of the kitchen stuff because like they don't want it. And so we just have like a lot more than them. And they're like, "Oh, okay." But, yeah. Do you tip your movers? I've heard that you're supposed to. I feel like last time I tipped them in food. It's so funny. I got sandwiches. And I was like, "Please have a sandwich. And cookies. I made sandwich and cookies." And they're like, "Thank you." Oh, and then I got them like a bottle of like, I think I got them, not beer. I think I got them like a bottle of some sort of alcohol. And I was like, "Please take this. Thank you." I know I'm all about sandwiches. I love sandwiches, but only some sandwiches. Other sandwiches I hate. That was really funny. Yeah, there's just some sandwiches I'm like, bleh, gross. Gross. Last time we moved, we did it all ourselves, so we ended up tipping ourselves. See, that's funny. I was very used to growing up in a place where you just kind of got friends in a truck and you did it yourselves. However, funny enough, I don't have any friends that own a truck. Let alone like a van or anything that would be helpful, so we genuinely had to hire someone. We really had no other option, so yeah. Womp womp. Name's cookies, where do I buy? Nothing! They're at my house. You can't have them, they're mine. Mine. You love grilled cheese? I also love grilled cheese. If I still had any pans out, I would probably make one. So, actually, I might just have like a cheese sandwich. And can I just put it in the microwave? Do you think that would be... No, that wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be crispy. What app do you use to look like that? It's not an app. I commissioned an artist to draw my VTuber model, and then I paid a rig artist to make it move, and then I use VTube Studio to track my movements and make my model move, you know. Yeah. They do have pre-made models quite a lot now. I think a new one just came out, though, on VGen. You can kind of, like, customize your own model. It's pretty neat. Need some sourdough bread to make really good grilled cheese? True! I'm a sourdough believer. Pre-made models have come a long way. Yeah, they really have come a long way, you're right. They're getting really, really good. Not to say that they were ever bad, but like some of them were pretty limited in options, and now it feels like, gosh, there's a plethora of options. It's incredible. Anyway, I got off topic. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's see. So, yeah, we already went over. You guys would prefer to have some trigger-only streams? That makes me happy. That means I can stream a bit more. So, that's, you know, That makes me happy. I haven't packed any of my trigger stuff yet, so I'm still recording. Actually, when I'm done, I'll be recording more. After the stream, I'll be recording more and whatnot. So, keep an eye out for that. Oh, one last thing in the bad. One last thing. I will be terminating my partnership with Uwu Market. So, if you want any of the merch from there, please consider grabbing it sooner rather than later. It will not be there forever. It won't be there for very long. So, please consider go looking at it. But yeah, so do that if you so choose, if you so enjoy. Is Uwu Market dodgy? No, I wouldn't say dodgy. I just don't think it quite fit. It wasn't a good fit for me. I'm sure for others they've had a pleasant experience. But I think it just wasn't a good fit for me. So I am looking elsewhere for merchandise hosting, including the stuff that was in my Ko-fi shop, which has been closed for a little bit now. So yeah, I'm looking into that. So please look forward to that as well. And then, probably one of the, not most anticipated, but probably something that's most important to talk about. I also had to withdraw as a guest from Anki Expo. Anki Expo was a convention that I was supposed to guest at in Massachusetts in November of this year. Unfortunately, there was a lot of things that were mismanaged. There was a lot of issues that were popping up. And after keeping an eye on it, I kind of decided that I didn't want to go. And I also didn't want to tell you guys to go. There was a lot of issues there, safety being a big one. Which, of course, as a VTuber, that's a very big priority. And for guests as well. You never want to tell I never want to tell my gentlings to come to a place that I can't guarantee is safe. So, I would like to make sure that you guys, stay safe, and that was just not a good, that also was not a good fit, but in a very different way. So, yeah, I'm very sorry about that. I am looking into different opportunities to do conventions and, do a meet and greet and panels and everything, because at Anki, I was supposed to be a guest, and then I believe there were some panels I was involved with, and all of that, and, yeah, just didn't work out, didn't pan out. Luca also, withdrew her guesting status. So, that does really stink. I was gonna visit her and it was gonna be a big thing, but we will figure it out. No, it was a digital guest spot, but I was going to be there in person. Hi, King Frankie. Hi. But yeah. So, I'm very sorry to announce that. That's not the news I wanted to give you guys. I was very excited about it, but unfortunately just not what I wanted it to be. Not what we needed it to be. So, yeah. Now, we can move on to the good stuff. The good. The good to cover up the bad. Not to cover up, that's the wrong. That's wrong. To soothe the bad. That's better. I was thinking of a band-aid, and I was like, yeah, you put a band-aid on it, you cover it. And I'm like, wait! Tiger, thank you so much for 14 months. Oh my gosh, wait. In Norway, we got a saying, Lordis, a joke, the Norwegian word for 14, wait, huh? Oh, Oh, it's a fun fact. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. The chat kept moving as I was reading it, so I was like, huh? Anyway, yeah, the good stuff. Yeah. Why are you vertical today? Change scares me. I should be vertical and horizontal on YouTube, which is one of the good things. That's one of the good things. Yeah, I figured out a vertical setup. Now, I think I did vertical and horizontal on YouTube today, and then I wanted to try it on Twitch next time, just to kind of see, just to compare. So, I don't know. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I'm good, Antonio. Welcome. And how's Rias? Whoa. Thank you so much for 27 months. I missed you guys too. I missed you guys so much. I missed streaming. I really did. It was very nice. It's just nice to be able to, chat and yap and play games and be silly. Hi, Ducky. Hello. Did you miss the bad things? You did, but that's okay, because we're talking about the good things now. Yeah. One of the good things, yeah, I set up vertical streams for YouTube. And I have a format for Twitch as well, which I actually don't know if YouTube shows how I formatted vertical, or if it just kind of does a let's see. Oh, that's so weird. Oh yeah, it doesn't actually format it on YouTube. Okay, that's a shame. That's a dang shame. I promise it looks better than what it's showing you. I'm so sorry, vertical viewers. I'll have to figure that out. Yeah, Enquest, hi. What was I gonna say? Oh my gosh, I got totally, sidetracked there. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Enquest! Wow! Thank you so much for 24 months. Thank you. Yeah, if you're a vertical viewer on YouTube, I would suggest going to the horizontal layout. I'm so sorry. It probably looks like absolutely, just doo-doo butts. Here, I'll scooch over. Maybe it'll help. Tell me when. Tell me when. Does it look good? Does it look good now? Oh, hey, wait. That looked better. Hold on. We're getting somewhere. I just have to go, completely opposite of... Oh, wait, no. Oh, dang it. No, I went too far. Okay, there we go. It wants me, right here. But I don't want to be here. I'm gonna go back over here, actually. Sorry, guys. I can either have one... I can have one stream look like butts, or I can have two streams that look like butts. Eat the bird and I'll sub? Okay. Yummers. Oh wait, where's my... I made a little list. Where's my list? There we go. Oh, also I fixed a lot of things that were broken. There was a lot of the alerts were not working the way that they were supposed to. So I went ahead and I fixed that. And now they should all work fine and cool and stuff. And then when I do a vertical stream on Twitch, the format should look a lot better. Same with all of the alerts and everything. They should be kind of centered and look good. But yeah. So that's been fixed. That's been a long time coming. More good news. I am catching up on member and Patreon audios, so I will be recording at least one Patreon audio today, and then I will be posting this month's member audio, today, later today. Once I get it edited, that's all I have to do. So if you're a member, yay! You get your audio. It's really fun. I tried doing unscripted. I'm trying to get better at that, to, ad-libbing and everything. I recently did a collab with Andu, and it was all ad-lib, so I was really proud of that. It's my first time doing that, and now there's gonna be another one. And it'll be with Valerie. Yay! So, yeah, I hope you guys look forward to that. The art for it is very, very cute. The thumbnail art, it's very adorable. So, yeah. Also learned something interesting. Yume is actually a word used for people who ship themselves or their OCs with canon characters from shows and settings. Yeah, Yume shipping. Yeah. It could also just be called self-insert or, like self-shipping, I guess. But yeah, Yume shipping. Now, that's not why I named Yume, I actually named Yume, that because it means dream, just like Nemu means sleep. So I'm sleep and Yume's dream. We are the sleepy brothers. Yeah. Aw, thank you, Call of Duty. Thank you. And listen, thank you so much. Oh, mind you, the audio that's coming out for YouTube members with Valerie, it's gonna get a little silly, but please bear with me here. Please, I was unscripted. I had to just go off what my mind gave me, and for some reason that included, what was I talking about? I think I talked about, kitchen nightmares. So, if you guys like kitchen nightmares, you might actually like this audio a lot. Yeah, the sleepos. The sleepy scrungles. So yeah, that will be posted later today. Also, so I'm being careful with my voice, of course. So streams will be fewer until I feel like I'm fully ready to be back. I will, however, partake in the Twitch sub discount days coming up. At least a little bit, at least for 1 or 2 of them. So, that'll be nice. That'll be fun. It'll probably be ASMR, which again won't be super chatty, but it'll be nice. Sing us a song. It's a piece of cake, a baked birthday cake. It's the way you make it. You gotta do the cooking by the book. You know you can't be lazy. Never use a messy recipe. The cake will end up crazy if you do the cooking by the book. Then you'll have a... And then there's the Lil Jon part. Break it down, bitch! Let me see you back it up! That's all I remember from that song. That is all I remember from that song. Bars. Straight bars. But, yeah. So, there's all the good news. And then the bad news also. But let's focus on the good news. Late to stream, but welcome back, Nemu. Ah, thank you, Bright. Thank you. This elf really knows how to bake a cake. I'm actually not sure if I could bake a cake. I could decorate a cake really well. Yep. Never even heard what she actually said after because of that edit. I think that's pretty much it, if I remember. Not that I made a habit of watching Lazy Town, but, I'm pretty sure it just has, like, kind of an instrumental, and then she maybe just kind of says it more? I don't know. Rooker! Oh, I'm really happy you liked the last Leo audio. Yeah, that one was really good. Actually, it was kind of worried that I wasn't gonna do too well with it, but that's another one. I did some rambles in there, some unscripted stuff, and it turned out really, really good, so I'm quite happy with that, you know? It was really good. Ah, that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. I'm really happy that you guys enjoyed that one. I'm thinking, since I have to catch up on recording a lot of stuff for Patreon and whatnot, I am thinking this week is going to be a pretty trigger-heavy release on Friday. So, I hope you look forward to it. I do know that the art that I'm gonna have on the thumbnail is like super, super cute. So, I hope you look forward to it. Yeah. It's gonna be a little chibi Nemu. So it's super, super cute. I'm trying to think if I had anything else to announce. I think that may have been it, actually. Wow. I was expecting this to last for an hour, but I guess I got through stuff pretty quick, didn't I? I was just so excited to get it all out and let you guys know. What's the haps? What's the news? Oh, Anna, thank you so much. Thank you. And yeah, it's gonna be a small Nemu. It's gonna be sleeping. It's gonna be very, very cute. So, mostly triggers. Probably a compilation of some of my favorite triggers if I am able to do them well enough. So, I don't know if I should loosely make a plot for it. Or what. I don't really know yet. I haven't decided. But what's the haps? What's your major? I just watched that episode of Adventure Time recently. I think I told you guys, but I've been getting back into Adventure Time because as much as I thought that I watched, apparently I didn't watch nearly as much as I thought I did. Because there's so many, like, episodes that I don't know, seasons of stuff. I have no idea what it's about. Thank you, Sleep Token. Thank you. Oh, and since I have been packing and stuff, I've been putting on some shows in the background. And one of them, I just finished season 1, is My Dress Up Darling, which my roommate actually recommended. And he was saying there's some parts that are really fan servicey, but the story is really cute. And I'm like, okay, sure. And I watched it, and I was like, from episode 1, I was like, oh, like, this guy is really sweet. I think, what's his name, Gojo? Which is funny. Yeah, his name is like Gojo, and he's just like really sweet. And I'm like, oh, like, oh my gosh, that's my son. That's my son. And then Marian is like so fun. She's so happy and like, oh, I really like that. Yeah, Marian is she's so adorable. I love how excitable she is. It's just, it's so cute. It's so cute. Mind you, my roommate was definitely right about the fan service. I was kind of like, whoa! You know, for some of the parts, I was like, holy! Oh my goodness! And then it'd go away and I'd be like, alright, cool. Yeah, Marin is voiced by Emily in the English dub. I have been watching the Japanese, the sub, so... Yeah. Oh, Kami, thank you so much for 45 months with Prime. Holy moly. You know what? I'm so happy that you guys still get access to Prime subs on Twitch. I'm always afraid they're gonna take them away, so I'm really happy that you guys still have those. Yeah, choose. Definitely, there's times where I'm like, whoa, booby jump scare. And that's not to say I'm not like I'm not a prude. I'm not like, oh, ew, gross. I'm just kind of like, whoa, we were having a very sweet moment here, and now there's titties. Yeah, But it's so wholesome. It's so wholesome in like a way, like the story is wholesome, and so like I really like how, you know, Gojo and how he's like he gets so excited about like the technical aspect of making costumes, and I'm like, that's so awesome, because like he has the technical abilities and she has like the passion for it, and I'm like, that's so cute. Yeah, for my dress up darling. So I just finished season 1 and I'm gonna start with season 2. Is it like decoration level or troll level? I wouldn't say it's troll level, because I don't really think it's usually considered funny. In the context of the story, it makes sense, and I'm like, okay, yeah, they're 2 teenagers, and, you know, it's a very, like, objectively pretty girl that this guy clearly has a crush on, and she's, like, very okay with showing up in, like, a bikini, and he's just like, whoa! Whoa! So, like, it makes sense. It makes sense. I get it. But I'm like, man, I feel like a parent. Like, yeah, like, I imagine if you're a parent and you see, like, your child, like, have a crush on someone, you're like, aw, that's so cute. And you kind of just don't want to see, you know, the teenage curiosity phase where, you know, things happen behind closed doors. I don't want to see that part. But I'm like, aw, look at my children. Aw, that's so cute. But yeah. Her and My Dress Up Darling is extremely good. I really like this story. I really think it's a super cute concept. So I think if you're not interested in fan service in the first place, like if you can get past it, like it's a really cute story. I really like it. That and the character designs are so fun. I even like Marin's friends. They have really cute designs. I really like that. Yeah, the grandpa going into Gojo's room and seeing what kind of, like, the game he was playing, and he's, like, studying it, and the grandpa's just like, oh my god. That was very funny. Yeah, right. And yeah, that's the thing, his responses are very normal for a teenage boy responding to a pretty lady, like, being in minimal clothing in front of him. So I'm like, yeah, that's understandable. I just don't need to see all that. I'm waiting for the day that we get a show that becomes like as popular as that kind of stuff, except everybody's like 45. Please give me a beautiful 45-year-old woman in a bikini. Please. Like, oh man. Oh, that'd be so cool. I feel like we could do it. You sound like my classmate. I haven't been in school in 10 years. So that's certainly not the case, but your classmate is probably super awesome and cool, right? I might be asking for too much. Can a lady please get an older woman? Please. I promise. Do you guys remember what Marin said? The age of 30 is in demand. Let's bump up those numbers. Let's make it 40. We can do it, guys. We need to show that there is a want for a 40-year-old woman. A 45-year-old woman in a bikini would honestly still look like every other woman, just with a few face wrinkles. Yeah, pretty much. That's why, like, I'm setting the bar low. 45 is, like, very... That is easy for people to be like, yeah, that's still a very conventionally attractive woman. Now, if I were to say a 65-year-old woman, people would lose their minds. Like, society. Society would freak out. I'm simply stronger than them. That's okay. I have to come to terms with that fact. Are there 2 streams? Inception. Yeah, I'm streaming vertically on YouTube. My understanding, Asian women are youthful until their 50s, and then they turn into straight grandma. I love that. I can't wait to be a grandma, guys. That's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna play mahjong in the park with my little Grammy friends. It's gonna be so cool. I'm gonna do my little stretches, and I'm gonna have, I don't know, like a nutrient shake in the morning or whatever. I don't know, what do grandmas do? I feel like it's probably good for them to have, you know, nutrient-rich shakes and I don't know, smoothies, and get their vitamins and stuff. You're gonna have kids? Probably not. Probably not. I don't know. I will very gleefully be like a neighborhood auntie. You know, I'll give out the good candy on Halloween, and then maybe I'll have like a neighborhood Easter egg hunt in my yard or something. Like that, I think that would be pretty nice, yeah? Or like if there's someone in the neighborhood who's like, oh, I can't pick up my kid from school, like, do you think you can? I'd be like, yeah, sure, why not? You know, if I'm not doing anything. Black Clover anime has a woman in her 40s. Just one? That's crumbs. That's crumbs. My sister didn't think she'd have kids. She didn't have one until 38. Well, I have some medical issues, and to be honest, I kind of don't want to pass that on at all. So, yeah. I'll be the neighborhood storyteller. I'll be the mysterious hag in the woods. That'd be kind of fun. Ponder a loofah occasionally. Yeah, I'll ponder my loofah. It'd be great. It'd be a great time. Just sit in the yard. Loofah in my lap. Be nice to have you as a neighbor. Be nice for me and my partner then. We want kids. You want one or two and she wants like 15? Good heavens! Oh my gosh! Oh my good... In this economy? Guys, please! Consider diaper costs. Please, I beg. That alone will have you regret. Hi, Murray. Welcome. I always imagine being old as like a Yakuza sub-story. Somehow gaining friends and getting into random mishaps. I mean, yeah. I forget where I saw it, but there's some countries where like once the retirement age is actually pretty early in, I guess, in comparison to the States. But like, yeah, old people will just kind of start picking up random skills. Like they'll, oh, I guess now's the perfect time to play the cello, you know? Or like, I'm gonna learn French, you know? And I think that's really awesome. I think that's cool. You know, in the grand scheme of things, you give your younger years, which does kind of stink when you say it out loud, but you give your younger years to society, help build it up, and then, you know, you get to, you know, hands off at a very reasonable age, and then you get to enjoy life. I think that's really nice. The mysterious hag in the woods, all the kids, no, don't go in there, she'll eat your soul. I think then the kid will finally come across Nemo and she's like, aw, you want some cookies and some ASMR? Here you go. Here you go. Hi, Hizzy. Welcome. But, yeah, I think that'd be kind of fun, you know? Organize some community events. I also just really like volunteering, so I might just do that, you know? If I ever am like, let me think about kids, I'm like, you know what? I'll just volunteer my time and help kids that are already here. I think that's nice. Hi, Vertuga. Hi. And Zebras, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Oh, there is one bit of good news that I have not gone over thus far, and that is on my clip channel I should have a new compilation coming out relatively soon. Relatively soon. Hi, Bots Cat. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. And Sheriff, hi, hi. May I ask thine opinion on motorcycles? They look cool. I probably wouldn't ride one myself, but I think they look cool. Was there bad news? Yeah, there was bad news, but it was in the beginning. It's okay. But yeah, I think that's about all I have for you guys, though. And I'm not gonna push myself. We almost made it to an hour. That's a pretty good warm-up, I think. Right? So, I think I'm probably gonna end here. Yeah? And then I will go ahead and, you know what? I will raid on Twitch side. So if you are on Twitch side, we're gonna go visit another streamer. If you're on YouTube side, I can't really raid into the same thing. So if you would like to raid along with the rest of the gentlings, you can hop on over to the Twitch side and you could join us in the raid. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do that. Oh man, there's so many people on today. Holy moly. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Yeah. I think... Ooh. Ooh, I know who we're gonna raid. Yeah. That'd be so awesome. Let me do this. I'm gonna go ahead and put all of the important stuff in the chat before I head out. All of my socials and stuff as usual with YouTube, Patreon, Ko-fi, Wishlist, Twitter, and Discord. A raid message, and then... Oh my goodness, wait a minute. I forgot I changed the command for the bath bomb info. It used to be bomb and now it's bath. I felt like one of them, was a little bit better. But so I changed that, and then where's my other raid message? Oh, it's right there. I'm a dingus. It was right there. But that is a-okay. There we go. All of that is there. I do not have another stream scheduled as of this week, but I will try my best to post, schedule it on YouTube at least a couple hours before. But yeah, for a little bit, streams will be guerrilla. They'll be guerrilla. That was so stupid. Please don't laugh. Yeah, we're playing fast and loose. Yeah. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm really happy I got to hang out with you guys again. I missed you guys all so much. I'm very happy that I am back, that I get to hang out with you guys again. I look forward to, next time I'm able to do just that. And then, as I said, if you are a YouTube member, I will be having a new exclusive audio for you guys, so keep an eye and an ear out for that, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid. We're gonna raid Yomi. Yomi is playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with a new outfit. So, yeah, that's super awesome. We're gonna go check that out. But thank you guys so much again. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm probably gonna pack a little bit more. And then I'll record something, right? That sounds good. Yeah. But thank you again. Bye.